Number 5. Elephant Kingdom, Thailand. On first glance, Elephant Kingdom seems to be a thrilling destination. Visitors make their way here to get a glimpse of the crocodiles since the place is renowned for having enormous crocodile farms. However, they do not know that this is actually a very dangerous place. Tourists are positioned on tiny floating rafts ringed by scores of crocodiles. All that stands between them and the deadly reptiles is a wafer-thin wooden fence. One tiny misstep, and it's over. Crocodiles are famous for their massive strength and agility. As soon as they catch sight of movement, they strike with lightning speed, pulling their victims into the water with a bone-jarring bite. There have been several incidents of visitors getting close and nearly falling in. Some have been fortunate enough to escape, but not all are so lucky. If ever you happen to visit Thailand, you may do well to reconsider entering the Elephant Kingdom's crocodile waters. Number 4. Danakil Desert, Eritrea. Picture going into a location as hot and poisonous that survival is all but impossible. That's the Danakil Desert for you. Temperatures regularly reach more than 50 degrees Celsius, 122 degrees Fahrenheit here, making this desert one of the world's most inhospitable locations. But heat is not the only threat here. The desert is dotted with volcanic craters, bubbling acid pits, and toxic gas vents. The earth beneath your feet is unstable, and cracks suddenly appear in the ground. One misplaced step, and you might tumble into a pool of lethal fumes or scalding water. Scientists tend to liken Danakil to another planet's surface. Indeed, NASA has utilized this desert to research Mars-like conditions. If that fails to impress you on how tough this place is, nothing else will. It's a hell on Earth where nature is cruel. Number 3. The Bermuda Triangle. A mysterious location, the Bermuda Triangle has been the subject of fear and fascination for decades. This region, spanning areas in the Atlantic Ocean, has claimed planes, ships, and even whole crews. And to this day, no one really knows why. Others attribute it to powerful ocean currents and tempestuous weather. Others consider there's something much more sinister involved, perhaps a power that goes beyond the control of humankind. Pilots have told of their gauges going mad, and mariners have said they've experienced ghostly apparitions before disappearing without leaving behind so much as a splinter of wood. One of the most well-known cases was Flight 19, a squadron of 5 U.S. Navy bombers that vanished in 1945. No wreckage was ever discovered, and all 14 pilots were never heard from again. Magnetic anomalies, underwater caves, or something more out of science. Whatever the cause, one thing is certain: the Bermuda Triangle is no ordinary location. Number 2. Sinabung Volcano, Indonesia. This is a location where death awaits at any minute. Sinabung is one of the world's most active and volatile volcanoes. It has erupted several times in recent years, covering villages under lava and ash. The most recent major eruption was so immense that it hurled a pyroclastic flow of deadly ash and rocks sliding down the mountain slope, obliterating everything in its path. Residents around the volcano live in constant terror, not knowing when another explosion will take place. Sinabung already took hundreds of lives, and with its unforgiving attitude, the figure is bound to increase. While the threat of danger is so real, a few residents stick to their residence, hoping that the volcano would leave them behind. History did not prove favorable to them. When Sinabung awakens, there's no escaping, no hiding, just devastation. Number 1. Valley of Death, Russia. The most dangerous place on our planet is located in a remote area of Russia's Kamchatka Peninsula. It is called the Valley of Death, and it is an area so poisonous that even entering the area can be deadly. The air is toxic with deadly gases. Birds fly into it and drop dead in midair, animals fall to the ground dead, and even humans who venture into it without caution never return alive. The valley is saturated with gases from volcanoes such as hydrogen sulfide and carbon dioxide. They are odorless and invisible, which only makes them more lethal. One wrong breath, and your body begins to shut down. Scientists have analyzed this valley for decades, and yet there's no means to render it secure. No gadget can completely insulate you against its silent kill zone. The Valley of Death is still among the most habitable locations in the world, something that not a single human should ever attempt to visit. The world is intriguing but risky. Though certain areas appear tempting, their unseen perils turn them into some of the deadliest places on Earth. From poisonous gases to boiling grounds, from unexplained vanishings to inescapable powers of nature. These areas are not for the weak-kneed. So, the next time you plan an adventure, make sure you know what you're stepping into. Some places are better admired from a distance because once you enter, you might not make it back. Stay safe, and remember, nature always wins. Did you enjoy this video? Check out other clips of Amazing 7 and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified our latest videos.